If you don't have any documents, or you don't have 3 documents needed, then you need to go back 3 times, which is almost 6 hours, that is 36 hours traveling.
6 hours running?
No, with car.
No.
Yeah. 6 hours going back and coming, which is almost total of 36
bus.
hours. Yeah, by bus. And the roads are very bumpy, potholes. So by the end of the day, you are tired.
Even though visas, Benson's had visas before, the 1-year visas to enter the United States. Last year, he went to get his visa to run a marathon. We were going to meet, and he was denied a visa by the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi. You know, I said, no, we don't deny. And so I started working with Benson to get a 5-year visa. It's called a P1, P2 for professional athletes. And it took 3 trips to the embassy in Nairobi before he finally was awarded that visa in December last year.
It was a total of 36 hours. Yeah. Because it takes 6 hours, that is 12 hours a day.
Wow.
So what are you speaking to? Maybe arbitrary objections, and or what were the stated complications for, you know?
Yeah, what did they tell you? And, did they give you, what were the reasons that you said no, denied?
These are the reasons. When sometimes they consider if you have been given a visa 3 times or 2 times, specifically 3 times, then they approve you a P1 visa because they know you frequently apply or you visit their country. So they approve you a P1 visa that is 1 for 5 years.
Sometimes it's arbitrary. I did have someone here in the States who's had a lot of experience. He helped me, and I talked to him 3 weeks ago, and he's saying that the embassy wants a contract with every race event to have a contract between the marathon. So if it's a 5-year, they want contracts for the next 5 years, and that can't happen. They say, well, okay, deny. You don't have that. So they're making it more difficult too.
Is that a common practice for embassies to try to, you know, I guess, link themselves to the success of the runner, I suppose, not just in Kenya, but throughout Africa, the third world, and maybe, you know, Asia? Is that something that's relatively common,
No.
or is that unique to Kenya?
No, that's to everybody in the world, to all countries.
So it's not unique. As far as I've, you know, recalled, even going back to the earliest times of, I think Kip Kino,
Yes.
is he your guy? That
Yeah.
maybe aware of running or whatever, but I mean, that's running, I suppose, that's like running. Anyway, but, you know, again, like I say, it's like that, it just continues and continues that there's this deprivation.
Yeah.
So, well, what's going to change that, so to speak? Meaning that I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, if the Kenyans start getting nourished properly and have decent training, I mean, already you guys are like, you know, doing the dang on thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my point is that what's going to change that, and how can a person like you lift your voice and become a greater advocate for, you know, a change, or, you know, more, I don't know. I mean, it seems like, come on, it can't go forever in that type of situation, or maybe it can, you know. What's happening? What's going on with different directions and enlightenment, you know what I mean? And a new day for Kenya.
We're working on that.
Yeah, it's about training. If you can compare training in early 80s or 90s, it's different from now.
Better?
I'm saying if you can compare training,
That's correct.
yeah, from early 80s, 90s, that's different from the one now.
And now it's
Yeah, different.
better?
Now it's better.
Better.
It's evolving.
So it's evolving.
Yeah. There are so many ways of training, so many new methods. We have different programs, unlike the past. That is 10 years back or 15 years back. So that's why we are having most of the water robots being broken every now and then. You
So
can,
what kinds of things are changing?
the type of training. The way people used to train in the past 10 years is different from now.
Right.
Yeah. Might be they were not taking their training very serious. They were training at the same time having other things, let's say business, so they couldn't get a humble time to train well.
They can dedicate themselves more to training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now when people are at the camp, when they leave their homes for, what, 2 weeks out of the month?
Yeah. If you are a busy man, you can live. You can go home after every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But if you have nothing to do at home, you can stay for 3 months, 4 months, or 5 months. Yeah. So that will help. But if you go home every day, you will lose. You find also traveling, fatigue, especially when you are going for a long distance or very, very far. You tend to have a fatigue in your body. When you come back the following day, you will not get the others, you will not catch up well with others. It will take you sometimes, some 2, 3 days. Those 3 days you will lose. Yeah.
And you were telling us that when you're at home, when you're at your farm with Nellie and that's his wife Nellie and his 2-year-old son Brian, that you get up at 5:30, and could you just talk about your schedule, your training schedule that you keep when you're home working?
Oh. When I'm at home, I still do my training. I must make sure I wake up at very 5:30 in the morning, go for training first. Then if I need to go do something in my farm or do some work, I will do after training. I'll come and relax for 1 hour or 2 hours, then go to the farm. That's only 1 day, because I come for 2 days, I come today, the following day I'm gone.
What do you do for sore knees? Do your knees ever get sore? How do you treat? They have called things called physical therapy, or personal. Trainers, where the athletes are conditioning. So how do you deal with that aspect? Do you have those types of relationships with trainers and keeping your knees well?
Yeah, we have. We normally have. You cannot train without an injury. When you train, you can feel sore in your leg, where your knee. So you have to do massage every 2 days or twice a week.
With a trainer?
No. With a trainer. Or you can massage. You can do massage with your friends. Your friends you are training together. It's not a must that you look for a massage therapist or who.
Benson does massages.
Yeah, we do massage ourselves.
Yeah, they work on each other.
Okay, good.
That's the extent.
What we do at the high school, I'm a runner on the high school team, and what we do is ice, where you get in big buckets of ice. Do you ever do that instead of massaging?
Yeah, we do ice sometimes. We do ice. Sometimes we use very hot water.
Because that always makes my feel.
Yeah, but
my legs feel
normally
better.
yes, we massage. We do massage. We do a lot of massage. That one helps. You have to massage every part of the body.
What age do you start your training?
Actually, 20, 21.
They have to finish school before they go?
After high school. Yeah. When I was in high school, I was playing rugby and handball. I was weighing 140 pounds when I was in high school.
Oh.
But now I'm 120 pounds.
Before the marathon, and when at the end of the marathon, he weighs 110.
Yeah.
He loses.
After the marathon,
He loses 10 pounds
competing in
running a marathon.
I weigh 110 pounds. Then
You lose 10 pounds during the
I lost 10 pounds. Then after some times, after 3-4 hours, it just came to 150, 180, and eventually at the end of the day, 120 pounds. It comes back to normal.